Hi, this is Sherry. I'm coming at you for Angel's Whisper, and I am in Idlewild, California, and we're up in the forest. I needed to get up here. We kind of waited until later in the day. This is called, what is it called, Alyssa? Devil's Slide. Devil's Slide hike. Look at that gnarly rock. And my friend Tony did this as a hike. Not me, man. But I figured, this would be a fun place for us to do our reading. Look at the colors in the sky, the pine cones, and we've been seeing lots of animal totems. We've got chipmunks, we've got blue jays, I saw my first bluebird of happiness. I've never seen a bluebird before in real life, and we saw two. We've seen dragonflies, we've seen butterflies, we've seen, so many animals that are up here. So bluebird, we all know, actually I don't know bluebird, and I'm sorry, I should have researched it. It's one that kind of caught me off guard. But blue jay we know, we saw the blue jay with a really dark head. It was beautiful. And blue jay talks about finding your voice and using your voice to speak. It talks about not being a bully with your voice, but it also talks about standing up for yourself and not letting other people bully you or push you around either. So it's about finding your balance, basically. It's always about finding your balance, isn't it? And the dog, here we're seeing another, look at that, looks like a Beethoven dog coming up. So with the dog totem, it talks about love and friendship and loyalty and unconditional love. And the dragonfly, when it flew by us, it talks about holding on to your dreams and transformation taking place. And the butterfly as well, transformation taking place. The squirrel says, get ready for big changes. We've seen squirrels running around. Prepare yourself because big changes are upon you, actually. And the cards that we're going to be using today are from Tony Carmine Salerno, and it's the Magdaline Oracle deck. And I've already got our 3 cards that we're going to be using. And I wanted to sit where you guys could look up at that rock and look around where I wouldn't get eaten alive, because at this point mosquitoes are in full force. So there's the rock, but I think I'm going to take us, I guess I could sit right here. People are constantly walking by, but I guess they can get a reading too, right? Am I going to lose the rock if we go up here? I don't know why I'm so hung up on that rock, but it's kind of cool energy for me. Maybe not. Sorry, I'm taking a while to get settled. I should have done this before. Well, why don't you guys take a look around? It's pretty cool here. I love being up here. Talk about getting grounded. Getting back into nature and connecting with spirit. I met a couple of spiritual people on the path. Ooh, that's a blue jay. On the way up here, a shaman. It was pretty cool talking to him and the other guy that was with him. All right, so we're in the light. This is the spot we're going to be. I needed the light. Okay, so I'll let you guys take a look around while I get our cards. Here's where we are. It's not as pretty here as where we were. The first message that we're getting is co-creation. Can you guys see this? Look at her eyes, her blue eyes, and she's got lights coming from her eyes, and her third eye is lit up. So she's connected to her higher self. And it's talking about us being co-creators. She's also connected to her heart chakra. She's open. Transformation taking place, some creative idea. Because look at the butterflies that are floating around her. That's transformation and change. And there's swirling energy. See the swirling energy? There's energies of change all around her. She's getting ideas swirling her all around her crown chakra. And she's paying attention. She's very serious, and she's paying attention to what's coming to her. So when you look at co-creation, they're basically showing us that an opportunity might be presenting itself over the coming short period of time, and it's going to be something that's going to come to you that you might think is going to be something that you cannot financially afford to do. This is a creative idea or an endeavor or somewhere that you are gonna want to move forward on, and the mosquitoes are out in force. Persistent little guys. There's one of our totems, mosquito, persistence. Don't give up. Go after what it is that you want and don't give up. They're also talking about how, sorry, I'm flipping back here, but I just got another message from Mosquito Totem. Because they're bloodsuckers, it talks about being sure that you're not allowing people that are using your energy, energy vampires. So pay attention to people who are taking from your life but not giving back. That's the message that I get coming to me from this little mosquito that won't leave me alone. It's the energy of force coming after you, maybe an addictive tendency of yours, or whatever it is. It's something that's continuing to come after you in your life, and it's taking your life force, and it's something that you need pay attention to and watch. So it could be yourself, and something that you need to pay attention to, that you're giving your energy away to, or somebody else is taking your energy. So let's go back to the co-creation. So co-creation. So some idea is going to come to us, or a creative thought or an endeavor, and they're saying that basically, even though you may feel that you're not able to afford this, or you may not be able to handle this on your own, they're saying it wouldn't come to you if you weren't ready. You have the ability to do what it is that you need to pull forward. And you have to remember that you're always in a co-creative force with Spirit. So Spirit's also on your side. So it wouldn't come to you if you weren't ready for it, and you are being supported. They're asking for you, if something does come to you, they're asking for you to sit quietly and ask for Spirit's guidance, and listen to what comes to you as far as making the decision. And making it the appropriate one. So it's your higher self that you're asking to connect to with Spirit as well. And remember, oh, how funny, it's interesting that just came, because of the little mosquito that keeps coming around, they're talking about perseverance and don't give up, and perseverance and commitment to projects or ideas or dreams that you've had, or a life path, or somewhere that your heart has been. They're saying the importance of being persistent and not giving up on your commitments. They want you to acknowledge and accept any fears that are there, recognize them. I'm going to be like constantly swatting this guy. But don't let them stop you and get into your way. They're wanting you to go for it. Basically, Spirit's saying this idea that's going to come, or this plan, or the thought that comes to you, they're asking you to go for it, and that you will be supported. And know that we're always supported by Spirit. We're never alone. So that, I think, because of the mosquito situation, I'm not going to keep this going too long today. Our next card is Little Children. Now that one's interesting to me. Little children. We saw a lot of kids today as we were walking around the lakes. We saw them walking with dogs. We saw little girls fishing, little tiny ones. So to me, it's talking about getting in touch with your inner child. Also, it might be... Sorry, I'm going to let you look around, because I'm going to walk. I can't do this with these bugs. It also might be that children are an important issue in your life right now, and you need to pay attention to the children in your life. They're also saying that, okay, so childhood issues, possibly things of your childhood are coming up that you're going to have to face or deal with, or possibly, like I said, children in your life. That you're going to have to deal with issues concerning your children. But also it's mostly about following and listening to and connecting to your inner child, which is what we were talking about with that idea. They're saying, right, with children, they don't have any fear, they don't have any boundaries, they don't have any anything saying that they can't. Nothing stops them. So they're saying, move forward with this, with a childlike spirit, with a childlike exuberance. And they're saying that, children have no problem expressing themselves and enthusiastically. They tell people that they love them. So it talks about that too. Being that we had the Blue Jay Totem, don't be holding back your feelings. To express yourself like a child would. If you love someone, let them know. If you have feelings for somebody and emotions for somebody, let them know how you feel. Don't be hiding what it is that you getting hung up on yourself, and you're supposed to express yourself freely without judgment. That is the message from Blue Jays, to speak out. And you can express yourself in many ways. You can express yourself writing, you can express yourself painting, or singing, drawing, dancing. But whatever it is, they're saying they want you to embrace your inner child and express yourself, because this is the way that you overcome creative blocks. This is a way that releases negative energy, and it helps you move forward in so many paths on your life. To express yourself, and freely expressing yourself is why they say to do it as a child, because like we saw today, these little girls, they were so cute. They're fishing in their little bikinis, and I thought to myself, dang, I don't be standing there in a bikini fishing. I had a rockin' body, and they're just living their lives, and they're having fun. And being up here reminds me of when I was a little girl, in the forest, and I was like that little girl, and climbing all over the rocks in my bare feet. And that's kind of what I'm doing up here, and why I like coming up to this place. It makes me connect again to my inner child. So they're asking you to embrace that, express yourself in that way, and really embrace your inner child, and watch the blocks that you have been experiencing in your life start to fall away, because it brings about positive energy. God, this is so pretty. I want you to look. I want you to see if maybe you can see any other There's a bird up there. I think it's a little swallow. But maybe somebody else is going to come up. But anyway, they're saying that it removed blockages. So any emotional blockages that you've been experiencing over the past, few months, you'll regain a new sense of enthusiasm for life, and it helps you in your relationships. It helps you in all aspects of your life when you stay in touch with your inner child and you don't take life so seriously. You have more fun. I got to tell you, I'm wearing a bikini because so if you wonder what the heck is she wearing, I'm like in board shorts and a bikini top because we were out here in the sun earlier today. So that's why I'm wearing all these weird colors, in case you were wondering. Okay, so I'm being absolutely eaten alive by my persistent little friends, the mosquitoes. The next and last message that we are going to have, hold on, I just dropped my card, sorry. You guys bear with me all the time when I do things like this. It's so funny. I've got an animal totem. I can hear him. I wonder what it is that's coming. Who is it? There's somebody big. I can hear him. Maybe he's going to show himself. Okay. Anyway, our last card is called the Prophet. Okay, so a prophet is foretelling something. So an event, something that's coming up. It looks like the tree of life to me. Like it's a tree and a big star in the center, the prophet. Whoa, sorry. I'm swatting at these guys. I'm getting eaten alive, Alyssa. My girlfriend Alyssa, she's over on the rock. Say hi. Hi. We were supposed to be doing this, and I said, I gotta do my reading while I'm up here. Anyway, so while you look up there, the prophet, it's basically saying all unfolds. They're saying to you, all unfolds when it's supposed to unfold, and all you know is going to be revealed at the perfect time. So if there's the events or things that you've been stressing over and wondering, when is this going to happen, and why isn't this happening? And I get that. I'm very impatient, and I want to know everything right now, and I want it to happen right now. And basically, Spirit is saying prophecy, right? You get like with me and with you guys with these readings, we get little clues about things that are coming. But basically they're saying be patient and trust that angelic forces are at work in your life and that things will be revealed to you when they're meant to be revealed to you at the perfect time. And they want you to understand that you can ask for the presence of angels and spirit in your life and ask them to help you deal with issues of patience and issues with dealing with not knowing, because the not knowing, that's the hard part, right? It's the not knowing. We get ideas about what's coming, and we get clues about what's coming, but then we don't know, when is it coming? And that's the part that drives people crazy. So basically they're talking about connecting with spirit and ask them to be with you and let you deal and help you deal with the waiting that you have to go through and allow it to come at the perfect time. They're saying that you're going to get a sudden inspiration of something. This is what the prophecy is. They're talking about a sudden inspiration coming to you, and it's going to come to you when you least expect it. And it kind of, to me, like it goes along with the co-creative endeavor. Remember they were saying that's about creating something and not being afraid. That's the little children, right? Embrace it like a child. So these are all going together like they always do. I probably got the cards out of order, but the fact that we're going to have this inspiration that's going to come to us. There's going to be an idea or a thought that's going to come to us. And we're being told to embrace it like a child. Embrace it with enthusiasm and trust and know that it couldn't be brought to us if it wasn't in our highest good and we weren't ready for it. And they're saying that this inspiration or this idea or whatever it is, it's going to come when you don't expect it to come. It's just going to come out of the blue. It's going to be an idea that hits you. And they're saying it's going to lead to a positive outcome. So like I said, it wouldn't come to you if you weren't ready, right? So they're saying be prepared, and they're saying be prepared for a pleasant surprise. That's why it's called the prophet. So you're getting a foretelling of events, of something that's about to come into your life. So to wrap it up, we've got co-creative endeavor, we've got the prophet, and we've got little children. So we've got this inspiration that's going to come to us, an idea, a thought, an offer that's going to come to us, a way of doing something, and they're saying embrace it. Even if you feel nervous about it, they're saying you are ready for it. Go for it. Expect a positive outcome. And they're already telling you that there's going to be a positive outcome from it. So they want you to go for it. So those are our 3 cards. Today we're doing 3 cards. This is a shorter reading because we're literally being eaten alive by mosquitoes. and literally, I mean, I'm like swatting during this whole thing. And I don't listen to my higher self. I should be paying attention to my messages because before we left, I said in my head, off. You need to get like bug spray. You definitely need to get bug spray. And I'm not somebody who like really normally worries about bugs, but I didn't think that we would be up here this late. So why am I not listening to my inner voice? Why am I not listening? And interesting, earlier today with Alyssa and I, we were down at the lake down, I think it's called Durant's. I don't know what it's called. It's a lake down there. And as we were there for quite a while, and we were having a, a spiritual discussion. We were talking about all kinds of stuff. We saw all these animals. I was flipping out about the bluebird of happiness. Oh, I have to tell you something else too. All of this was happening, and then we get back to the car, and this little girl walks up to us, and she goes, "Excuse me, ma'am." She goes, "Do you know where I can get the park pass?" And I said, "What? What park pass?" And she goes, "Well, you're supposed to have a park pass here. It's, otherwise you get a ticket." And I'm like, "Really? I didn't know that, and we've been here for hours." And then a lady yells from behind, and she says, "Yeah." She goes, "They're giving tickets all over the place all day today." She goes, "They're $5 for a pass." And I said, "Thank you for Spirit for first of all, that we were just warned by this little girl, right? That we have to get a ticket, a park pass to go into the park that we're going to be in." So we're always getting messages, and we have to pay attention to the stuff that comes. Because what did I get? I got off. You need bug spray. Did I bring any? No. What's happening now? I'm being eaten alive by bugs. I didn't get a park pass. We got a pass by Spirit. Got the heads up from this girl that if we didn't get a pass, we were going to be in trouble. So that was a message, and we followed that. So we're paying attention. But I do want to tell you something else. Another totem that came to us, our very first totem list. Remember, the most amazing one that we got when we went down to the creek. What did we see? Our first animal totems. It was what did we see? Millions of ladybugs. Millions. I've never, all over the ground, all over the rocks, all over everywhere. There were so many. I'm like, ah! And ladybug is the best message ever. I was super excited to see it because ladybug says your wishes are being fulfilled. And to see that many gazillion ladybugs in one place, I'm really super stoked. So your wishes are being fulfilled. They're telling you to speak out, embrace, listen, let your voice be heard. You're going to have an idea come to you, and they want you to grab it. It's going to be successful. Spirit's got your back. They want you to embrace it like a child would. And that's the prophecy. That's your vision. So these are all the messages that we get today. I'm going to post on my page about Chipmunk Totem because I can't for the life of me remember what it is. I know they're chatterboxes, so it's definitely me. You know what? It is me. I think my daughter already told me that it was me. And so they're very friendly. They're very talkative. They move quickly. So it talks about, using your voice proactively and moving quickly. So adapting to change. They're friendly. So it talks about being social. They're gatherers like squirrels. So that would go along with the squirrel totem message too about get prepared, get ready, because we've got some idea, we've got some movement coming into our life that's going to be very proactive for us. So it talks about getting ready. I'll look it up and research a little bit more because I can't remember off the top of my head. I was so stressed out about getting this reading done before it got dark, and now I know why. Now I know why, Alice, because of the bugs. If we'd gotten it done earlier, we wouldn't have been dealing with this. So anyway, if you want to follow me, I'm on Twitter under Sherry Columbus. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on Google+. I'm on Facebook under Sherry Columbus, Angels Whisper, and Angels Whisper, Sherry Columbus. My website is www.thewhispersofangels.com if you'd like a reading or dream analysis. If you want to follow me on YouTube, where all these videos go, then that way you get a notification when the videos come up. This light's going all weird again. Sorry, I don't know why that happens. And that's it. So I'm going to leave you guys with 3 messages today. The mosquitoes ask you to be persistent in going after your dreams. Don't give up. The chipmunk says have fun while you do it. That's probably a message from Chipmunk too, is embrace the joy and the fun in your life, because that's what they are. They're like, you look at chipmunks and they're so cute and adorable. So it's about have fun when you go at it too. And you guys are getting mosquitoes even on the screen, so I'm going to let you go. You guys have a great day. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope this has been helpful. Woo! I'll give you one last look around while we're up here. Actually, what I'd like to do is go over here and let you see if you can hear the river. I wanted to do the reading at the river, but it got too dark. But you can hear it. It's down here. I'll show you a little bit if I can get there without sliding down this mountainside. Can you see the river? Oh, come on, Sherry. Okay, we're going on a hike. You know you wanted to come in here. Maybe we'll see somebody good, like a cougar. I want to see a cougar. Look at the pine cones. Look at the size of them. Isn't it majestic in here? Oh, nothing is more fabulous to me than the mountains and water. So you got the water and mountains and waterfalls. Look, this is the closest to source you can get. Isn't this amazing? Yay. So for any of you people who don't have this in your natural habitat, in your vicinity, this is why this is what I'm drawn to. Yay! Alrighty. Blessings.